Welcome to the Hutts Hangout. Grab your blasters and blue milk because we're about to deep dive into the game where Hutts rule and 3 scoundrels draw. On this episode, we have rap gangster, the Lost Wombrat, eating his, what do you call them? Ice cream? Icy pole? I can't see whether it's ice cream or icy pole.
It's a Magnum.
Okay,
it's a
ice
Magnum.
Ice cream. All right. Other than hot, how are you?
Suffering.
Okay, actually, for Spotify and people listening, Wombat is wearing a tank top, right? Okay, so that's backstory on the gangster rapper, the Lost Wombat today.
So, the UK houses are not built to let heat out. So when we get a little bit of warm weather, our houses stay hot. When I started the stream, I did have a look at what the temperature was, and it was like 82 degrees Fahrenheit, which is 27 degrees. It's hot.
That's hot. Yeah.
And that was at 10 a.m. And the problem is, I can see that it's already at 93 in the house. Because I have a monitor right in the top corner that tells me how bad it's getting. Joys of storage servers.
Is your computer in the... Yeah. Yeah. So your computer's just like a big bloody hot fan.
Yeah. And the joke is, as I said on my stream, and I'll say it here, because of the heat wave we had last week, I managed to break my AC. So I have to repair it.
Okay.
Yet again. Of which I could also do this and just ramp a fan up. There we go. And yes, I have a fan above my monitors.
That's not a bad idea.
Oh yeah, it's nice.
Yeah. So this week, actually, so
before we get onto this week, how are you?
I'm
other than
good, actually.
An Aussie.
No. So I today, so we have our, I don't know what the equivalent is outside of Australia, but each capital city in Australia, we have like a we call it the Ekka. Sydney has the Royal Easter Show. It's a carnival 2-week long thing that happens, right? And I happen to be in at our one today, and actually one of our Hutts, like the actual guild members from the Hutts, was in there as well. So that was we got to catch up for like we've spoken plenty of times over voice chat or whatever, but not actually ever in person. So that was nice little meeting. Yeah. So little bit stressed with all the been playing a bit of like matchmaking, I guess, with guild members to other guilds and stuff like that, obviously. So it's been a bit hectic, but
we best cover that because I know that wasn't covered last week.
Yes.
Well, would you like to explain what's going on?
So basically, the majority of the leadership within the Hutts are like crazy, batshit crazy with real life stuff going on. So we've started to I don't know whether you call it merging or being absorbed into the MC Alliance. So I think there's only like 3-4 people who aren't actually going across, like that wanted to. We didn't force anybody, obviously. So the people who wanted to come across, and so we've got, chunks of like 3-4 people going to each of the guilds, and so we're in the process of doing that, and some people were really good, and I gave them the very basic 3 instructions in a DM to do, and some of them got it done very quickly and easily, and others I had to do a bit of a bit of poking and reminding and nudging and assisting, and yeah, I think we're last couple of people just trying to find spots now. So, yeah, gonna be pretty bit of weight lifted off the few of us who've been doing most of the work lately. So, yeah, I know
It's
Steve and I we've been taking quite a bit of stuff going on at the moment. So, like outside of the guild. So we just yeah, it'd be good to focus on real life for a little bit. Yeah,
like when I moved to MC3 and stopped being a TB officer, stopped being an officer in general. Holy shit, it freed up so much time. So you are going to love that. But I'm going to shout out to Sol because Sol is the person that helped me sort out my baby account. I know that he's helping a lot of your guys sort out places to go.
insanely. Yes.
He is a very, very busy person.
Yeah.
So thank you very much for everything you do.
Yeah.
And
Oh,
more importantly, we claimed Mike get lost.
well, yeah. There's bad news about that for you.
Oh God, where are
Initially,
you going?
there's no room with you.
Well, he has said the second there's room that you're getting stolen to us.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes, Bane. Yeah. So we're like the whole guild is moving. We're disbanding, dissolving, or whatever you want to call it. The huts as a guild. We'll still keep our Discord, like guild one still going. So even when everybody's everywhere and anywhere, we'll still be able to sort of have
Yeah.
our own sort of little area where we all sort of can still keep in touch and that. Um, but like I said, like a good chunk of like there's about 8 or 9 people going to MC6. There's like 4 going to Meta. I think the lowest is the 212, which is only two people. But yeah.
Yep.
So yeah, we've still got big chunks of people going together. So everybody's
Yeah.
pretty happy about that. And yeah,
Yeah. Like I know that we had like 2 people lined up for MC3 the other week. They came in, they got rid of the bits that we wanted to deal with, and yeah, it's nice. And I think you'll actually enjoy it because of the attitude, especially with TW. As long as you don't want to take part, just don't sign up. If you do sign up, you're a competitive little shitbag. But yeah.
oh god,
My
Soul and Wombrad are going to be fighting over me.
yeah,
See, so
yeah,
Wombat, you do so in MC the Dathomir one. There is actually like one of the guys I know real life. Like I go down and visit
yeah.
him in Melbourne quite a lot. Is already in that guild. So yeah, you've got competition. You've got
Oh,
competition. But I'm
stop trying to steal him.
I am
No.
happy anywhere. Like all of those
Yeah.
guilds look like they're quite like at the same
The,
level as the Hutts or higher. So I'm
that's the
pretty
thing.
happy.
The whole MC Alliance is freaking great.
Yeah.
I joke that I just want to be MC4 and MCD. At the end of the day, it's my mentality. I'm going to try and beat you all. But why don't I move to MC3, MC2, MC1 or higher? Because I'm not a competitive little shit 24 hours a day. No, I can't be arsed with that shit.
Yeah.
MC3 is where I'm very happy. I can go, I don't want to do TB. I don't have to tell anybody. I don't have to worry about it. I just don't sign up.
Well, see, TB's
TW, sorry.
oh
TB,
yeah,
yes.
TB is
TB
slowly
is
becoming
you
my
must.
favorite mode. I think. I'm quite like I'm finding enjoyment in doing the battles, like the combat missions and that, which is just weird. But
Yeah.
yeah,
Like the one for me is I joked that I wanted to break 110 waves. I got 109. I was one wave off.
Yeah. I think the one thing
One.
I'm gonna miss most with the Hutts, with us all being different places, is like E-Ray and we would go like blow for blow, trying to see who could get the most waves across the TB. So
And
now
can
we're in
still do
different.
that.
I know, but like if you're doing different plans and stuff like that, you're gonna. It's gonna be a bit unfair if I'm doing extra planets or whatever. If he's preloading more, But yeah, it's definitely won't stop us Hutts being competitive. I don't think.
Well, that's the thing. Like, when it comes round to the competitive side, MC3, the first, I think it's 3 days, it can be just freaking deploy. The first 3 days is usually just meh, okay, done.
Yeah.
But then you'll get people like me, you'll get people like Matty, you'll have others that will sit there and go, I want at least 25 waves.
Yeah.
And people turn around and go, what? And it's like, yeah, 25 out of 26. That's my target. And they just turn around and go, and it's like, yeah, we don't drop.
I don't know about the
But
fleets.
then,
I don't really care too much about the fleet ones, but I definitely like doing the land or the squad ones.
so the only fleet one that I will ever drop on is the dark side one.
Oh yeah, the one where it's like
And I
nearly
am,
impossible.
no, no, I am now about an 80% win rate.
Okay.
I may have found the solution. It's freaking horrible.
Can I press auto?
But no,
No, I'm not interested.
you have to start with the TIE Defender out.
Okay.
And you're basically playing turn meter.
Yeah. Okay. I mean, I
So,
might if
yeah.
it's easy enough, I might do it, but the fleet ones
What?
I don't have a lot of interest in.
So the joke is, once it gets going, once you've got the second reinforce out, it's over. You've won. You could auto it from the first, in theory. But you've just got to not stun unless you've got the target that you can stun. So there's no point in stunning the tank and getting bloody locked behind its
The taunt.
the taunt, where, oh, its taunt's gone, I'm going to stun you.
Yeah.
And that's what that whole bit is about, is stunning the target you can stun at the right time.
Okay.
And I've been practicing it every chance I get. I do it on my baby account, I do it on the big account, and very frequently I'm getting it on the baby account now. So it's a learning curve. It is 100% a learning curve.
And then, so
But
yeah, the majority of us are going to MC, and then Sol once again saved our ass. There's about 4 or 5 people who are sort of not really fitting anything in MC, or there's no spaces, that sort of thing. So his alt, we've got people going over to there as well. So we've got another bunch of people that are, group of people going. So, yeah. Sol's like really saved our ass this last fortnight. So
yeah, so Sol is, he's a miracle worker in his own right, because he will go out of his way to help everybody.
Yeah, definitely can see
But
that.
holy shit, he is a good bloke, a really, really good laugh.
Yeah, I'm
Honestly,
trying to think
couldn't
like
have someone.
how many people have we actually had that have moved? It's been quite a lot of people.
Yeah, you're looking at probably 30, 40 people that are all moving. Oh, you can see the focus. He's trying to count, guys.
So
Trying.
35 people he moved, or like has helped move.
Well, for that, Sol, I would raise a glass to you. However, it's empty, and I've got no whiskey or Dr. Pepper in the house. So, yeah, I need to go shopping after this.
So, yeah, I think he's he's definitely he can have a month off.
Only the month.
Yeah.
He's got to come back to recruiting at the end of
Yeah.
the end of August.
Okay.
You need to start looking again in September. That's the rule, Sol. I don't make them. I will just enforce them.
Yeah. Yeah.
With a water gun, obviously, or bribe you with cigars. One or the other. One or the other.
So yeah, that's sort of been my last week, and yeah, yeah, a lot less stressed. Not stressed, I guess. It was more me just worrying, making sure everybody got a home and that sort of stuff. So didn't really want to sort of leave anybody,
Without a home.
yeah, or not feeling like we've tried, sort of thing. Yeah, yeah.
Fair enough.
Hmm.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
Right. So we do have bits of news this week.
Jesus,
Not
you're
masses.
fucking generous with that. So
Yeah.
Yeah.
But we're going to be talking about a few things that are in-game related as well, and bits and pieces. So where would you like to start, Mike?
Well, I mean, so probably the biggest thing is, like, obviously Brutus has come to the game, right? So,
Yep.
You're gonna have him relicked and whatnot for Hondo?
Yes, I will have him for Hondo, but it's going to be annoyingly close.
Okay.
I am running out of relic materials left, right, and center because of wanting to do other things.
Like raid requirements, or not requirements, but raid tools?
Kind of. Like the baby account is sat there wanting to do Moff Tarkin to R9. The big account, I'm sat there going, can I take my other Jedi team from Relic 8 to Relic 9? And it's just like, I don't want to do that.
So I'm getting 14 point something million. 14.4,
Yep.
I think it would be.
Yep.
And I think I probably overinvested a little bit in the raid, but obviously it's not going to hurt me, right? But I'm now a little bit worried about relic materials because we're 2 lots of requirements for Hondo in. We've got 2 still to come. We know the marquees and whatnot are probably going to be relic 7, 8, 9, that sort of range. Hopefully not 9s, but it's definitely possible.
Don't give them ideas for 8s and 9s.
Yeah, but I'm expecting
we know that
it,
there's
right?
at least another 9 coming.
Yeah.
There's at least one more 9 coming.
I'm
maybe
expecting
2.
it. If it doesn't happen, it'll be amazing, but sure. But then what are the legacy characters? What are they going to be? And how far are we going to have to put them up? So, yeah, I'm a little bit worried, but yeah, I mean, it's all I have to focus on, so it's not I'm not really, really concerned about it, but yeah. It's coming around quickly, right? Hondo's end of October, or end of September, early October.
Yeah. So here, the Brutus event finishes on the 19th.
Yep.
The next character should be on the 26th.
Yep.
Which will finish on the 2nd. Then the character after that should be the 9th, which should be Jod. And then he will finish on the 16th. If we go off the Mace Windu, what happened, it is likely that the 17th is when we'll have the Hondo event.
Yeah.
So the 17th of September, which is round the corner.
Yeah. The only thing I see as a positive is that because it's a GL event, it's not like I'm going to have 1 week. It's to get him, right? But I would like to have him quickly. Like, unlocked reasonably quickly.
I'm going for a day 1 unlock on the big account. Regardless of what day that is, I will be streaming it from the moment that I can. So if he is unlocked at like 10 o'clock.
Oh, I think he's frozen.
Oh, look, the day's reset.
Yeah.
the day reset for me is 8 a.m. I will get out of bed, I will quickly have my breakfast, and I'll jump on stream.
Yeah.
Does not matter to me.
Do you remember how much charge shop currency is required?
50k plus the one already preloaded.
Okay.
If you're doing it all with shard shop.
I'm just
I would not advise doing it all with shard shop. You
What?
can do some with crystals as well to reduce the load.
Okay. I did SWGoH was the last one. Yeah, I did it all with charge shop currency. So I just couldn't remember how much. So if I sort of got to like 60k, I'd be safe then.
Yeah, so 20k plus one loaded is enough for you to unlock the character.
Yep.
60k is what is required for you to 50k is what's required to unlock and to relic to ultimate in one go.
Yeah.
Which sucks.
Yeah, but I mean I'm sitting at 45,000 or something at the moment, so actually probably more because I just did a heap of Bronzium open, so yeah.
No. And that tool from Hot Utils, I know there's others that are out there that do it as well. Yeah, Bronziums is what's probably going to save my ass for charge shop currency, because at the moment for me, I am surprisingly low. I think I've got like 30k.
Yeah.
So I would have to stop spending it on datacrons. So one of those where it's like, I don't want to do that shit.
Yeah,
I like
that's
my
true.
datacrons too much.
That's true. So have you got to play with Brutus yet?
I have actually used him in the Wars 1. I tried him solo through it just to see how he went. I am liking him. I have used him in the raid because my pirate team was only R3 level and it destroyed it. It literally destroyed it. So when it comes round to it, holy shit, it is seriously fucking worth it.
Okay. All right.
But yeah,
so
I think it's going to be great at the Relic 7 level. Really do.
I'm doing Tarkin and Scorch, then the 3 other clone troopers at Relic 9.
Yep.
Keller and Beck at Relic 7, Mace at Relic 7. No, Relic 9, Mace, General Master Mace.
Yep.
And Bad Batch at 7. Who do I drop for them?
Bad Batch.
Bad
Batch are the hardest team to run through.
Oh, that's the easiest one, I find. I just basic, keep the target practice high. Once you get the instant kill from Crosshair or Hunter, like one hit something, and it's I think it's probably one of the ones I have the least RNG with. Sometimes Wrecker dies, but it doesn't matter.
So the one for me is my Bad Batch is only R5 on the big account. My Mace team is R9. My 2 different clone teams are R9. My Caloran team is R8. Like, I sit there and I go, okay, well, I've got this R5 team that's a joke of easy to do, or I can struggle with Bad Batch.
Well, see, I've got Relic 7 Bad Batch, but I've got them modded as if they were Relic 9s. So they're mod, like I do a loadout for each team, right? So
yeah,
it's like I could relic up the Bad Batch to Relic 9 and wouldn't have to change the modding. It would be, it'd be better than what it needs to be then, because you get more protection and stuff like that. But maybe that's why I'm not, because I've sort of over modded maybe, but yeah.
Like the main thing for me is I want to get rid of the triple clone team.
Yeah, fair.
Because, as I said on the stream before, because we were talking a bit about the raid and what we're enjoying, this and the other, and it's like, I'm not enjoying that team. The RNG for it, the headache for it, oh yeah, I got to the second wave, and then just RNG shit show. And
Yeah.
oh look, you lost because RNG shit show.
Yeah.
Yeah, you've just spent an hour getting to the second wave because the RNG said no.
Okay.
And it's like, please just stop with the bullshit.
It is definitely my hardest team, but I don't know whether I've ever sat there for like an hour doing it though. But
So
I get it.
I have never had good RNG with that team. Like, if I get the call for Disguised Clone Trooper, the second time round, I won't get the call. Or if I get the call the second time round with him, I'll then get the call with the Night Trooper that pulls him out of stealth. And it's like, fucking stop. Please with the bullshit.
Yeah, okay.
It's like, here is the best scenario. And then now the one team that you don't want me to call it with, I will, because I'm a dick. And yeah, I've lost my rag with the raid on that team so much. I sent a message to people, somebody in my guild that deals with our raid, and said, whatever I get, once I am in the second wave, whether that's max score or it's like 1.8 million from this team, is what I get. I will get into that second wave, and then if RNG takes over and fucks me, I do not give a shit.
RNG, Jesus,
Gone.
take the wheel.
Yeah. It is literally, I am done with it.
Yeah.
That team, yes, it can max. Yes, it could do its job. It can get fucked.
If so, well, I mean, I've already got them at Relic 9, but I guess you don't need to use them. But I would have to replace that with another 3.6 million team. I don't think, or getting close to it, like 2.7 maybe. I'd say yes, fair enough. But
yeah. The thing for me is, if I had the relic materials right now for the big account, number one, I would run my pirates up.
Yeah.
Because of the 4-man pirate team that we've got at the moment of the new pirates, at the 1.2 million tier, which is all I can access at the moment because of Brutus's relic level.
Yep.
I pressed auto and walked away.
So what is Hondo gonna do?
He wasn't in the team. I didn't put him in the
but
team.
like GL Hondo.
Honestly, I'm looking forward to it.
So
I've just got a new follower as well.
nice.
I need to turn that off when I'm on here.
So people are already getting max score without pirates, or before the pirates came along. Now the pirates are being a good team as well without Hondo. So what the fuck are people going to do with Hondo? Like, get rid of more of the pirates? I don't know.
I don't know.
Okay.
Like,
I guess we cross that bridge soon, but
yeah, it's going to get to the point where we'll have people doing 3.6 times by 5, which I think there is already people doing that. Well, that's 18 mil. So yeah, there's definitely people already doing that because Bane said that he is. I also know that at least 2 other players are already at 18.
Yeah.
It's huge.
Yeah.
But you're just going to be trying to find the efficient teams. So instead of this, I can't be asked with Bad Batch because potential RNG hell. Well, okay, I'll replace them with this, or I'll replace them with Maz Pirates because Maz Pirates works. And that's what those guys are going to be doing, is going,
This team is
what is a
easier.
team that I can auto it?
Yeah.
Or
Yeah. Okay.
what is the team that I can no-brain this? I don't have to think.
Yeah.
And there is no RNG.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I guess that's true. If Hondo can come in and literally you press auto and 2.5 minutes later it's max score, I guess that
Yep.
is an incentive. Yeah.
Yep. Because then I don't care about the rate. I've now got a 3.7 team that is just, oh, look, I'm done.
Yeah. Okay.
And imagine if Maz's team and Hondo's are both auto teams at the tier 9. Now, yeah, it means that you're going to have to invest a shit ton. However, imagine that point. You've got 2 teams that are now auto. I don't have to worry about Bad Batch. I don't have to worry about 3-man clones.
Yeah. True.
I can start forgetting the teams that even have an ounce of like RNG. It could literally be if 3-man clones becomes here's the Tarkin team, and you just full Tarkin it because it eliminates all the RNG then.
So, big deal in chat. If you got 18 million, maxing everyone, you should unlock an auto feature for the raid.
Oh, yeah. They should allow that.
I think
they
that's
definitely
not...
should.
If you get max, like max individual score, that is absolutely, like, fair. I think it's probably... Even at, like, a... Everybody can do the Tarkin at 3.6, right? Then that unlocks that auto for that 2 characters, right? Or like if you're able to do the 3-man Scorch team at just 3.6 million, you get the auto button. But it's only relic, like the relic 9 level, right? So that people who have Bad Batch push to that relic 9 level to get the first win. Maybe you have to do it 5 times. I don't know, but that would get people... I would fucking do it then, right? I would take my Bad Batch to Relic 9 to get an auto button.
Yeah. So, just another thought. If they increase the rewards... Now, people are getting 18 million. 18 times by 50 is 900 million.
Yeah.
We're at 520 million. They could put another box to incentivize people to go.
I need to get the mute button quicker for you.
The thing is, if they incentivized it by going, okay, so what's the latest gap? It's 375 to 520.
Didn't they increase the last box?
No, it stayed the same.
Okay.
They could go, okay, so let's make one that's at 720 or 750 or even 800. So you put it right near the top of the range. But you go from the 8770 worth of the Mark III to say 12. So it's such a big jump. You're sat there going, even as the bigger accounts are literally going, give. Because, oh, look, all the raid materials that you are wanting, all the Mark III currency for the raid, for your relicking, is all that Mark III. It's where the eventual bottleneck happens is the high-end relic mounts. I was talking with Tass, and his is Electrium conductors. Cannot get enough of them. And eventually you start getting these bottlenecks much further along, and you sat there going...
Is that the yellow disc or gold disc thing?
Yeah. Yeah. But, yeah.
So, 2 things in chat. Jack Daniels, they should make the raid fun so we don't want to sim it. That's probably a fair call. Like, make it fun so we're not talking about wanting to not do it. And then Tim is asking where the Sector 3 feats are.
they're in the infographics one. There's Sector 5, Sector 4, Sector 3, Sector 2, Sector 1, and Globals. They're all together.
Okay.
They're all in the infographics channel.
Let us know whether you can't find them, Tim, and I can probably tag you, or Womprat can tag you.
I can't. Well, that channel's not
Oh,
set
it's
to tag.
yeah.
Yeah.
The infographics on
But
Womprat's channel. Discord, sorry.
yeah. What I can do, because I know.
Because that'll be above the Datacrons.
Yeah. So you've got the Datacron set for 23, and then you've got the stuff for Conquest. So yeah. And we're already working on better layouts for the next one. We've already been
I
chatting
didn't
to
mind,
the guy.
I could understand it. The only thing that I could pick on it is the mini boss and final boss, like the sector bosses.
Yeah. So the reason I've not been putting them in is on the data mine, yes, we know what the team is
You don't know who you're
and what
versing.
you need to do for it.
Yeah.
But you don't know what the team is until that day.
Yeah. No, I
So
get
it'd be like I would have to do it on day one. And yeah, I get to Sector 4 on day one on the big account, but I don't particularly want to have to do that.
Yeah.
I want to be able to have a day off. So yeah, it's just annoying to work out what those teams are.
Yeah.
Usually it's just whatever team is great. Like one of them was SM33 Surviving. I used Afra, but my baby account went, okay, well, if I need to do that feat, I will just do it with Slacker, put Smee in there and laugh. Because you're going to kick the shit out of it. So that's how I tend to do those is what team's going to get it to survive. So dark side is usually SLKR, light side is usually JML or Ray. And it is literally just meh cheat code.
Yeah.
So you cheat code your way through Conquest. A lot of it, I've noticed, especially with this one, it's a lot easier than how it looks.
Yeah.
Everybody's been saying, oh, it's a challenging Conquest. My answer there is bullshit. This is not a challenging Conquest. This is a plan ahead and think ahead Conquest.
I did not even attempt disarm or order 66 and maybe something in sector 1. I'm loading it up now, but I didn't even. I'm like, fuck that. Not even gonna try. Not even gonna entertain the idea.
This disarm I did 10 in one day. Because I literally went Jabba and Lord Vader.
Oh yeah, so
and just hit auto on them.
Disarm is sector 3, didn't do that. And sector 5. Order 66. I did 2 of them.
Yeah.
And I think that was probably accidental when I was doing the clone battles on the way through.
Yeah. So you didn't do the Rex cheese then?
I looked at it because it was on your thing, and I was like, I'm really not. I don't need it. I just don't need it.
That Rex cheese, you can get like 5 to 6 done in one go.
Oh, I've got to do the furry friend thing actually. The extra feet.
Hey, I have got the fuzzball title.
Yeah.
And I've already put it on.
Have you?
Yep.
Okay.
The big account is a fuzzball. And will remain a fuzzball. The baby account, I think, is Yubnub.
Oh yeah, well that's fair.
And yeah, that's staying as Yubnub because there is reasons. But yeah.
Okay. But yeah, I'm like, don't even, like, I know they're possible and they're cheesable, but I got to Red Crate, I didn't need them. yeah, most of it was sat with auto um, while doing other stuff, and yeah,
So a lot of what I've been saying to people with Conquest, it isn't you need to do this. Like, you need to do this team, you need to do that team. You don't. If you plan ahead, you can do some incredibly good things. Like my baby account. I'm gonna just gold crate this one. Because in theory, by the time Conquest next comes round again, I'll have the stuff to gold crate again comfortably. Okay. So I'm gold crating twice. Except next time I'll probably push for red crate. I'll make a bit more of an effort. And then the last one, I will red crate. Because I'll have mace.
yeah,
So it makes it trivial for the ones that I'm having issues with.
yeah, because it was you had Balaba, Jedi Vanguard, Temple Guard, and a Mace
Yep.
one as well, I think. So
Yep. We had a very good list of them that
yeah,
I've had to crawl my way through. And the whole idea will be Mace will make that last round trivial. I will red crate that one, and I will have 332 shards. Oh, look, I've got enough shards to unlock.
yeah,
So I'll unlock here at the same time. The only difference is I'm having to buy shards.
yeah.
And that's it. Do
Actually,
I
that
care that I'm buying shards? No.
the guy from Hutts that I met today, actually, he gets so you got red, gold, whatever the next color behind that is,
Yep.
bronze, maybe, I guess. He's getting that one.
Silver and gold.
Okay.
You've got like a silver and gold
Oh,
one.
yes, I get you. Yep, yep. As in the one box is the two colors.
Yeah.
Um, he's getting that. I think mathematically you can't get it, the character unlocked in 3 months, even if he gets the episode Conquest Past and the buys him in the shards. I think he's still going to be short, right?
So you get from that box 50. You would get 20 from buying it and 20 from the pass, which would get you to 90, which will put you at what one is 270. So then all you'll
Still
need to do
60
is
shards.
yeah, but then you buy the 20 from the shop as you go through. You get the other 20 from the pass for the second run through. And by the time you get to the end of the 4th month, you unlock. So you can unlock in 4, only get into the silver and gold.
Yeah. Because he is stuck in the case where he's got everything ready for Leviathan, but he doesn't have Malgus. And I know there's, talk of the data mines and whatever. There's a Malgus and a Ben Solo
Yep.
Lightspeed bundle coming up. So I said to him, keep an eye out for that, because once, he's Leviathan ready. But so then we got onto the topic of Maz and, trying to push for her, because with the whole pirates thing, there's probably something that's going to be, important coming around the corner, sort of thing. So, yeah. But I didn't think that he could get there in the one. I thought he was getting gold as in the second to blast crate,
Yeah.
which is possible to get 3-month unlock if you buy the pass and the shards.
It's not.
Really?
It's still not. So gold crate, you get 65, which is pretty good. You then do the buy in the buy, you get 105, which turns out to be 315. So you are
15
short.
short. Yeah, okay.
However,
Then you would buy those
is
shards straight up, yeah, in the next conquest.
you don't even need to buy those shards. So the very first pack that you get gives you 10.
Okay.
By the time you're at the 4th crate, I think it is, or 5th. Let's have a quick count. That is 2, 2, 2. So by the time you're at the 165 crate, so the second crate, you've unlocked.
Okay. So really, relatively easy. Okay.
So if you are just gold crating, you're going to be unlocking during the fourth conquest.
But
You're
not
not
at
even
the
going to
end.
make it to the end.
Yeah.
You're just going to be unlocking as you're going.
Yeah. Okay.
Because I say second crate, as in the top row of rewards unlocks it for you by that point.
Yeah. Okay. Well, there you go, Moot. There's your answer to our conversation earlier today. So, um, yeah.
I did make a calculator specifically for working out how soon you can get.
Okay.
And all it required was put in whether you buy the pass, don't buy the pass, buy the shards, don't buy the shards, and what box. And that was it. And honestly, like there is ways of doing it in 4 months without buying the shards, but you need the pass. And
Yeah.
that's how I do it. I don't buy shards regular.
Yeah.
And usually I'll unlock in 4 months
Yeah.
because I can't be asked.
Yeah.
I think I'm going to miss me by, what am I going to get for Smee? 25 off there. And I'll get another 2. So, like, I'm going to be 30 shards off Smee. So I unlock Smee in 5
Okay.
on the baby account.
Yeah.
But this is
Which is
the
still good.
baby account.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. You'll take
It's
that.
not, oh yeah, here is a really strong account being lazy. It's like, no,
You're
it's
pushing up.
missing huge important things.
Mm.
And
Yeah.
the stuff that it does have that you think, oh yeah, you can just do Order 66. You then turn around and go, yes, but I would need to completely remod with God modding. And even then I would struggle.
Yeah.
So yeah. There is honestly the main thing with these last few conquests has been planning. Very much so, these last 2 have been plan ahead and you are fine. Don't plan ahead, you will get shafted.
Yeah. Something interesting in chat actually. Jack Daniels. I didn't realize this was possible still, or was possible at all. Order 66 is 1 or 2 battles on a Datacron node. What with LV, so tank tech on Scorch.
Yeah.
I didn't
Yep.
think Scorch's 1 counted.
They do now.
Oh, well,
This
I would have
time round
fucking
it
done it
has.
then, because yeah.
But this is why the Order 66 cheese team works so well.
Okay.
Because all you do is you put the health tech onto Malak, and you put the kill turn meter thing onto CX2.
Oh, yeah.
First thing CX2 does is disarm, and then you target only the character with disarm with CX2 for the rest of the fight. That's the only one that will shoot at him. Everybody else shoots at somebody else. And you can get, and I did 12 in one fight because it just keeps racking it up.
Okay.
It refreshes it every time that he hits. So it's
There you go.
very, very quick.
Okay. Well, I was expecting to have to do it with like CX2, and everybody would have to survive for 7.5 days for you to get like 3 of them. And
No,
yeah.
that one, you're looking at, yes, the first 2 turns are the iffy bit.
Yeah.
But once you've got past those first 2 turns and you get it applied, CX2 just goes and apply again, and apply again, and apply again. And that's it, it's over.
Okay.
So it goes up very, very quickly.
Okay.
So you can do some very stupid ways of getting through it. But it's fun. It is fun.
Sidestepping a little bit while still on the conquesty sort of topic. Datacrons, how are you looking for them?
Big account is looking far too healthy.
Okay. So focus Datacrons were where you started?
Hold on.
Yeah.
They were done before I even started. Literally, they were, oh, look, we were at Sector 4. They were the first thing that I focused on. Um, and now even on the baby account, I'm sat at like about 5 or 6 level 9s already. I've got enough materials to do more. I'm just missing the Mark III material to do even more.
Yeah.
So
I went very
yeah,
hard on the or heavy on the focus datacrons. So I've got all of them at max. I stopped sorting it at 5. I kind of I think I'm gonna take it to 8, but I don't think I'm gonna do to relic to level 9. I don't think I'll actually use it with sortie. I think it's just purely gonna be the stats for like Afra maybe. You got potency there, but I'm not sure about that one. That's where I'm not sure. And I managed to get 2 veteran smugglers and a second sister, and thought, fuck this shit, I'm gonna come back another day. Uh, and because we're in the middle of GAC, I figure I've got, what, 3 more days, 4 more days before I have to get some luck and have another go at it, because yeah, when the second veteran smuggler,
yeah.
Chewbacca smuggler,
I
whatever, rolled, I'm like, okay,
I'll be I'm going to be brutally honest. It sucks balls the way that it can fall,
yeah,
and you can end up with like veteran smuggler Chewie over and over and over again.
yeah.
And you're sat there going, "Please stop this bullshit. This
Well,
hurts."
like the resistance ones, I was actually quite excited to have like Rose, the stick ray, like and actually make something fun out of it. And then veteran smuggler, I'm like, I'm not using you. Just please, just give me. This is the resistance team. Nobody cares. It's not like I'm asking for, the ninth sister one or something like that. Just just give me a decent one of the shitty set. Yeah,
I got my ninth sister cron, and when I got that cron, I was so happy with
yeah,
it. Granted, it is all tenacity. Like
yeah,
every stat on it is tenacity, so
yeah,
it isn't the best option.
yeah.
But when it comes round to it, do I care too much? No.
I don't know whether it would be
It's
that big of a deal, right?
I wanted like crit damage, I wanted health. There was other things I was more caring about.
Yeah, but it's not
That
not the end of the world, because her not stats, but the abilities you get from it would carry, right?
yeah. So the main reason I'm not too bothered by it was having like 150% tenacity is quite disgusting, to say the least. You then combine that up to go even more. Yeah, I can only see like ridiculous ideas forming. Like this round, if it wasn't for the fact that Wampa gets to eat Jabba, I might have put that Cron onto Jabba just to give a ridiculous amount of tenacity to make it very uncomfortable to Night Sister.
They also gain tenacity
Yeah,
when they inflict purge.
yeah.
Uh,
So
that's
when you think
ramping quickly.
I think it was 160 odd percent tenacity overall.
Yep. Okay. All right.
Yeah, that's going that way fast.
Yeah. Yep. Okay.
So yeah, it gets uncomfortable. So you are not going to put bombs on them. You're not going to be putting anything on. You basically, if it doesn't stick, it won't stick.
Yeah.
You require this to be, it just gets put on. So One of those.
Yeah. Anything that's popped out that's been like a bit of a surprise?
Which there is another not Night Sister, Inquisitor that kind of jumped out at me. I wasn't too sure about it. Then over the last couple of days, I've seen it do some ridiculous work, and it's Second Sister.
Oh, I've got
Right?
Second Sister.
Yeah. You would initially think, oh well, okay, it's not the greatest because who uses Second Sister? None of us.
Ah.
Absolutely none of us.
Yep. So whenever an enemy is inflicted with a debuff, Second Sister gains 5% offense stacking till they're defeated. So
Right?
Purge is a debuff.
Yeah. But here's where it gets even more hilarious. You want then the long text.
In the
Because whenever they inflict a stack of purge,
they get another one.
they gain 5% defense, offense, and tenacity. She'll then also stack the 5% on herself. Whenever a stack of purge is consumed, they inflict expose, which gives her another 5% or 10%.
Yeah.
Whenever an Inquisitor uses a basic ability against a inflicted with purge, and that random ally is called to assist, doing 5% more damage for each stack of purge. She's going to get out of hand big.
Mm.
And it's why I would like to have that Crom ready for week 2. And what I'm going to do is remod her for absolute raw offense.
What
I'm not even going to
level
play
3
nice.
would you have?
Anything that gives buffs or debuffs.
The level 3.
Yeah. If it gives a debuff, even better. So let's have a look. Stacking, no. Dispelled, no. Gain accuracy or
Recover health and
evasion.
protection.
There
Or
you go.
no?
So whenever a dark side enemy, whenever a dark side ally evaded by an enemy. God, I can't English today. Whenever that ally gains accuracy up for 2 turns and they inflict evasion down for 2 turns on the enemy.
Mm.
So that's then stacking your offense up, and yeah, away you go.
Oh, I have.
So
This is very interesting. I'm just re-rolling as we're doing this. I've just tried to re-roll and wonder if I can bring it up on the stream. But option 1 is obviously the one we've just had.
Yep.
Option 2 is blank. It just says dark side.
Oh yeah, it does happen. It is.
What does
bugged.
that mean? What is it?
It could be any of them. You could never know which one it is until you've clicked it and let it go through.
It's the one I wanted. The evade. That was lucky. When ally
There you go.
Ally evades. Okay, cool. All right.
Yep. So the whole idea of it is, how many debuffs can I give you with that team? And all of a sudden, that's going to skyrocket. The best part is, I'm tempted to put her with what's it instead? Seer Team as my third instead of Starkiller.
Yeah, but you won't get much of the purge though.
Yeah, that is the downside. But even if you're just using her in 5s, because that's where this is going to really fucking shine, is in 5s.
What about 2
She's going to
Inquisitor
get out
teams?
of hand. Yeah. Remember, Inquisitor teams in 3s has never been amazing. So you're going to have a good Inquisitor team and a shit one.
Yeah.
And in all honesty, if you're going to run a good Inquisitor team right now, you may as well go Reaver, Grand Inquisitor, and Night Sister with the Night Sister Crow. And watch somebody have to go, oh shit, that's a big wall. Because now you've either got to use Stay Dead to deal with Reaver, or you've got to use something decent and deal with the fat bitch.
What's the next best
That's it.
leader for the Inquisitors? Jeez.
I've just stolen the 2 best leaders to make that team.
Yeah.
The next one, you're probably looking at like 5th Brother.
Yeah, Fifth Brother
Maybe.
looks pretty decent against Jedi.
So, yeah. It's an unfortunate moment of you're building a B tier team or a C tier team and going, I want to put an A tier
Ooh,
potential Datacron on it.
Eighth Brother. Whenever an Inquisitorious ally uses a basic ability, they have a 30% chance to inflict a stack of purge, max of 6,
There you go.
until the end of the encounter, which can't be copied, evaded, or resisted.
There you go. So
Eighth
use
Brother,
him.
2nd, and 7th? Because you're
Maybe.
not going to use 7th with Reaver because you're going to put 9th there.
Yeah. But like I said, it's going to come down to you're making a B tier team.
Yeah.
Are you really going to use it on defense?
Oh, no, I'm thinking
Because,
like on
yeah.
attack. Like, because the Purge is going to fuck up Jedis in general, right? So,
yeah. This is definitely a case of, in 3s, it is going to be for attack. There is no way you are ever dreaming of putting this on defense because there's just too many easy options to deal with it. It's a shit tier team, but it might be able to do something incredible. Which is why I encourage people from moment 1 of you starting on your your journey into conquest. Get as far as you can. Farm as many Datacrons as you can, because the more you farm now, easier it becomes every round. You get more, you get rewarded with more, you get more returns.
Yeah.
Which means by the time you actually get round to doing conquest properly, like doing hard mode, getting to the end, starting to farm up Datacrons, you're already going to have 2 or 3 sat there that are at level 9. You're not going to be going, oh, I've got to do this, I've got to catch up. You're going, here you go. I've started. And that's it. You've started. You're ready.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
One of them actually stood out quite a lot for me. I've seen it twice now. Is the Darth Vadercron on a Jabba team, because it's 150% defense, and I have not been prepared for it either week. Which is my fault, but
honestly, that is a better use for it than putting it with Vader.
Yes,
because I've had Vader on on defense for me week 1, day 1. And the person put up that high of a score that it was, if we dropped 1 fight, it's over.
Yeah, okay.
And, of course, the Rey fight decided to drop. Now, we did full clear, but we found out that Vadercron is vulnerable to Iden, Tuskens, potentially Ewoks. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. We got bad RNG on the Ewoks, got locked behind Lord Vader, and yet Tuskens may actually be the answer to that Vadercron.
All right.
Which is just like,
because heaps of bonus turns, or no?
No, we were throwing it on auto. We weren't even focused on it. It was just, let's see if these teams work.
Yeah, right.
Like, we had to quickly stop fights so that we could retest with other things.
Yeah.
But finding out that Iden works, finding out that Tuskens work. When was the last time you used Iden in 3s?
Oh, yeah. I don't know. I definitely not, since Bones has stopped doing my GAC. I definitely haven't used her.
Like, you're not using her on defense because she's too easy to take out. You're not using her on offense because she's too easy to take out. And yet, oh, look, if somebody's going to put this new Datacron down that thinks it's powerful and then it gets trashed on by Iden. Yeah, piss it off to your jabbers.
Yeah.
But the problem is, your jabber is still going to get taken out by a Wampacron with a Wampa.
I failed it. I don't know. I don't know why. I didn't even get, so normally I would use the icicle thing first to get the
Yeah,
recovery in that, but
you
they'd
get
push
knocked.
back cooldown or something.
Yeah, you get knocked with jabber. It gets uncomfortable. You've got to get to that second turn, drop the icicle, and then it's ramp, 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 ramp,
I think if
and
I
that's it.
got to that to get the protection and whatnot back, I think I would have been alright, but I just didn't get there, so it's probably a modding issue or
Your Wampa just sucks.
yeah.
That's the
I
answer.
think I've only got
Because
relic 7, so
he should be counter-attacking things to death.
even well, you
Like,
can't counterattack while you've got
Chrysanthem's dead. Chrysanthemum should die before you take your second go.
Yeah, right.
Because he should get counterattacked into the ground.
Okay.
Which is why that Datacron is so goddamn funny.
Okay. Well, that answers my question. What are you gonna use? What have you been using your Wampacron on? So, anything
Well,
else you've seen it used for?
in fives, I was using it with Leia. I was using it with Lord Vader. That cron is so nice. Of wherever you want lots of offense,
Yeah.
put that cron.
Okay. All
It
right.
is a beautiful cron.
Yeah, it's and like Wampa is not a character that is going to. We're not like, oh my god, Wampa's killing everything. It's not like Bane when the Bane Crom was around. It was literally beating everything. It's just getting a few awkward new counters, I guess, and yeah, that's absolutely fine. I think that's fine. So
The tale of this GAC is check if your opponent has Wampacron. If they do not place Jabba. He will get eaten.
okay,
Or you're going to have to place your Jabba with something absolutely bonkers as a cron and
okay,
hope.
yeah.
Like a
Oh well, that could it.
300% defense cron could do it.
Yeah, well, that's both of them have had the Darth Vader one on it, so maybe that's why it's failing.
Maybe. Might have enough defense to cause the issue for Wampa to chew through, with enough critical damage to cause them to chew through your Wampa quickly.
Yeah.
Maybe how people are getting around it.
My modding, and it's only Relic 7, so it could also just be that side of things too. So yeah.
Bump up those rookie numbers on your Wampa, bitch.
Yeah.
Come on. Sort your Wampa.
Yeah.
You need to respect your Wampa.
Yeah, okay. So any other Datacron stuff?
No, I have seen Stick Ray. Oh, they hit big numbers. That hits really big numbers. I was watching a friend play with it. He got the absolute perfect. It was 25% turn meter. He put it on a Seer team with Malicos. Malicos hits hard. Stick Ray annihilated things.
Yeah, right.
And it's
It's
like, oh, that hits big.
25% more damage per relic level across the team. So if they're well, she's 8 herself, isn't she, for Hondo?
Yep. Then you combine Seer, which is
There's
probably minimum 7,
7 or 8, yeah.
and then Malicos, you want in at least 7.
Let's
So
say we've got 2 7s and an 8. That's 22 by what is it? 25%.
25.
550%. So Okay.
She is hitting for the moon, and she's swinging.
Because I obviously haven't got the Datacron, so I haven't modded my stick ray. She is currently 8,174.
Go on, do the times.
Yep.
And watch your brain just go, oh, fuck.
5.5. 44,958. 57, sorry. Without thinking about offense up or any of that sort of shenanigans.
Yep.
Or the
The problem
Datacron.
is you did.
Because don't we have offense in this one?
Oh, no, you want crit damage on it.
Okay.
The stat you want is crit damage to make this absolutely ridiculous. Because the joke is, if she crits with that 40-odd thousand offense, which I think you're actually wrong. I think it's 40-odd million offense that you're actually at. Or 4 million. Because it's 500 and something percent.
Yeah, but that's 5.5 times your base or your damage. Because 100% is 1. Yeah.
Yeah. Sorry, my brain isn't braining well.
Yeah, 550%
Still far too hungover.
is whatever the number is multiplied by 5.5.
So when you think, if your critical damage is, say, 100%, that's just straight up doubled on the impact. And people have been seeing figures of over 1 million a hit.
I could see it. Yeah.
She is going to be a terrifying monster in fives. In fives, you are going to be putting her on a seer team and loading that seer team with relic 8s and 9s. That's it. That's all you're going to do. And all of a sudden, it's, I could throw that on defense, and you've got to kill Stick Ray before she takes a go. Because she takes a go, she kills something outright. It's not going to be, oh, I'll just use Ray and use my DI. You've got to survive the hit. You're not surviving the hit from her. You ain't getting DI.
Oh, as long as this is her unique, as long as she has no debuffs, Ray has a 25% offense and inflicts daze for 2 turns whenever she uses a special ability. One of her special abilities could do 3 hits.
Yep. And now you see why.
The other special gives offense up. So if you don't have a special, if you don't have any debuffs, you could have 25% offense
with
plus
an offense
up, plus hitting 3 times for probably
plus
$1 million each.
That's way in excess of $1 million each, and all of a sudden you're watching a team vaporize.
Well, not a team. You'd watch one by one going.
Yeah.
Okay.
But very, very quickly, that could be, oh, look, your lead's gone.
Yeah.
Oh, look, this is gone. Oh, look, this is gone.
Yeah.
It's not, oh, I'll just survive it because I'll use raised damage immunity. It's, I didn't care. Get fucked. You're not getting damage immunity.
Yeah.
Skip. Oh, look, my Ray's at red because I took a hit. Oh, look, Ben's dead. Did he go into DI? No, he skipped. He skipped his go. He skipped his life.
Did not pass go. Did not collect 200.
Yeah, skip your extra life and die in a corner.
Yeah.
Go on.
Quietly.
The only team I need to remind myself next round to double check for is that bloody JMK team. JMK, Ezra, and Cat.
Oh, yeah. Yep.
Yeah. I need, if I see that you have been putting that down, I'm picking my Ray up. I do not care. I'll pick my Ray up and tell you to get fucked.
Yeah. I think I haven't faced it, but I've, like, Tassinek's obviously spoken about it a little bit, about how annoying it is, and, you know, you have to 2-man it, or 2-shot it and stuff like that, so...
The main thing for that, though, that I laugh at, is you're taking away your best answer to Slacker. If you're also placing your Slacker down you're taking away both of your answers to that Slacker team. You are now going to have to hope that you can do like Bane Malikos. Not Malikos, Bane
Malik.
Malik. You're going to have to hope for it.
Well, I actually used Bane Malik against Lord Vader with Disguised Clone Trooper. That's what I used. And I was like, I don't know whether this is going to work theoretically. Let's give it a go.
So Ray is beating the JMK Ezra cat. The JMK is what you're predominantly using to deal with the Slacker issue. The Slacker one is rough. But like Leia is like 20% on the JMK. It was our only Hail Mary today, and it was like, I want to do it. I need to attempt it. And yeah, I can't clear it. So yeah, if I see you have been placing that down, I'm picking Ray up. I'm going to throw Ray at it. Because Ray beats it every time. So yeah, why would I take the risk? It's like 80% win rate with Ray. So one of those. Other than that, Conquest, GAC, there's not masses. But yeah. Right. Next bit of news. I know there was another bit.
Is it time for my rant or about the login issues?
We'll do your rant first. All
right. Well, yeah. Well, no. This works in because I think you missed the fleet because of the login issue. So this will sort of
We'll roll it ties in nicely.
Yeah, we'll roll them in together. So, what I don't even remember what day it was. I sent a message to the host. I was like, I was pissed off. My fleet, mafia, shard, whatever the fuck you want to call them. I'd probably say 5 out of the 7 days a week, I will get pushed back to the point where I need to refresh. I like to use 50 gems to refresh the battles to have enough battles to make it to number 1. Right? Already shits me off. So then I make it to 26th. First battle gets me to the 26th. Take my second battle, go down to 20th, right? I let it sit there while the counter's coming down, or the timer's coming down. I'm cooking dinner. Go to the second battle, and this message pops up. Oh, you need to refresh because your position's changed. And I'm like, motherfucker, what? Like, so the guy who was in 20th that I beat pushed me back to 26th. I'm like, okay, cool. That's right. I battle him again. He pushes me back to 26. I do it third time, pushing me back. 4 battles for this one dude before I gave up because I was just fucking pissed off. But I'm like hopeful that there's some bot out there that is fucking just auto battling people when they've been knocked back. I'm 100% hoping that that's the case, and this guy is not just a cunt, because if he was purposely rebattling me and pushing me back, yeah. So now, like, I just ignore that guy. I completely just, if he's there, I'll do the battle that's one place above him, so that don't even have to like deal with him. The guy's payout is 3 hours after mine. 3 hours. It's not like it was the next payout or the same payout. Like, I'm the only one in my time slot because I'm able to, you can go into .gg and see when the payouts are, right?
Yeah.
So, yep, quickly got onto .gg, looked up this guy, I was like, okay, yep, that's the guy because that's the right guild and, arena team and that. Yeah. I'm just like fucking pissed off.
Yeah. Like,
yeah.
I'll be honest, like my fleet shard's got an idiot in it. that keeps climbing, keeps knocking me off. His payout, yes, it is the same time as mine.
Okay.
He opted to move in to my time and then demands that, no, it's his time now. And it's like, fuck off, bitch. I've been here longer. No, mine.
Yeah.
We have another guy who also, his payout is the same time as mine. He does not care because he knew he moved into my slot, and his exact words were, well, I'm not taking it off you. At the end of the day, you were here before me. It's your slot. This person coming in, get fucked. No.
Yeah.
So now what I do is I arrange with somebody else that I know that is lower down, and we are a shard mafia where he will purposely hit him an hour before and move him into the 20s. I will then use him as my climbing stone out of the 20s, and then my friend will then wait until he passes him and hit him again. So he's just like, go on, back you go.
Hang on. Is this guy named Wonder?
No.
From the Rebel Force SWGoH guild? No?
No.
Okay, because
No.
that's my guy. I don't get it, right? So I've got like 60 something Leviathans, they're all active, right? I have I don't know. I just don't get it how I can continually be pushed back so far every single day, and then like Bones is like, I don't even do my fleet some days and I still stay at number 9. And I'm like, why? How? I'd love to stay in the top 20. Just give me the top 20 so I don't have to refresh 50 gems just to make it to number 1.
Yeah. I had one person who learned their lesson because their daily reset is the same time as mine, as my fleet payout. And they were obsessed with getting first for their daily reset. We talked to somebody, we found 2 guys that are around his payout time and everything else. And he was getting first at his payout without anybody WhatsApping. So in return, what we did was we arranged for them to knock him out of the top 10, every single one of his payouts. And then for his daily payout, we made sure he stayed outside of the top 5. He very soon got the message. So, yeah. After in the MC Alliance.
Loop Lash is offered to help make a shard mafia if they don't. But I was very courteous, right? When the person who is the 1 hour ahead of me, I messaged them and said, like, just, are you happy for me to come in like afterwards? I'm not going to be in your hour, that sort of stuff. Yeah. So I'm trying to be nice and not be a dick, and then like maybe I've pissed off one of them and now they're all fucking gang up on me on, for whatever reason. But yeah. I even messaged after the guy did it the first time. I'm like, hey mate, this is my climb hour. Do you mind not hitting me? Literally, he opened the message, read it, and then still knocked me back 3 times. So anyway.
Yeah. That's just dickish behavior. That is just dickish behavior.
Yeah.
Now, we're going to something now that kind of relates into it. That is kind of important to all of us in game. And when I say important to all of us in game, I actually mean really important to all of us in game,
kind of
which is your crystal income, which is why we were talking about fleet shard first. I missed my fleet shard because of login issues. Now, we did get a post from CG aware that there were login issues and that they were looking into it and seeing what was what. it was not just CG. I don't know how many times we have to explain this to people or anything like that. The chances of us getting any form of any form of payout when it's not
Compensation.
their fault,
Yeah.
compensation when it's not their fault, in the slightest, is none. They shouldn't have to. What it was Amazon Web Services, which is where the game is hosted. It's where a lot of websites are hosted. It's where a lot of login servers are hosted, was having issues. Rather large issues. To the stage of, there was 2 games that I do play. I couldn't log into either. Helldivers was having lag issues because their connection servers are all based on Amazon Web Services. There was hundreds of games being affected with login issues or issues in-game. It is nothing to do with them. Yeah, and Twitch was having major issues. Absolutely insane issues. It's nothing to do with CG. There is nothing they can do about their issues. I don't like the fact that there will be no compensation, but still, at the end of the day, it's not their fault. If it was, they fucked something up and it compensated, we should be looked at. But at the end of the day, a lot of these issues were game issues for more than just them. It hit Twitch, it hit YouTube, it hit all sorts of different platforms with either long load times or disconnects, and there's still bugs going on with it. There's still bits on that list that are being repaired. So there are still going to be ongoing issues.
So
But
I didn't face any problems, right? So can you give, and I'm sure there are probably other people who aren't aware of what happened.
You were like, if you weren't logged into the game or you weren't using the PC client and you were using your phone. Now, I was out and about. I had to go for a hearing check. I went to log in my game. Error 3.0 something dot. There was a long code. Then there was another one. Then there was another one, and they were all different codes. And you just could not get into the game on mobile. Full stop.
Okay. Was it just
Like,
mobile, or like PC client was fine?
The PC client you were getting on easier and you could stay on.
Okay.
But you would also potentially get kicked off, and then you could get the error 2.0 or the error 3.7 something. There was that many different error codes popping up. It was horrible for them. And
so this could
honestly,
have been, because you said you were out during the day, so this I could have been asleep.
yeah.
Okay.
It was 4 o'clock my time, so in 2 hours time,
Yeah,
so
I
you
would
would
have
have
been
been
well and truly
fast
asleep.
asleep.
Yeah.
Yeah, mobile would just boot you after every battle. And it's one of those.
Okay.
It is one of those where we sit there and we go, it's horrible to think of. It's horrible for a potential solution to even exist. And there isn't an easy solution for it.
Yeah.
Because you'll just say, oh, well, host your own servers. Yeah, okay. Well, how much storage do you need? How much connection throughput do you need? How many servers are you going to have that are just there for load balancing? It's not just 1 or 2, which, okay, fair enough. But at the end of the day, they have to use somewhere. They have to use somewhere. And the only place that a lot of places use is Amazon Web Services. So if we are getting issues with Twitch and the game that we all love, please stop putting on the forums, oh, there's a problem with your game. if there's problems with Twitch and there's problems with that and there's problems with other games, its likelihood is it's Amazon Web Services having the issue, nothing to do with CG. You guys know I will bash them for errors. I will bash them for when they screw up with big ass bugs. But when it's things like this that are completely out of their control, I do have a modicum of respect for them, because it's a case of how are they meant to deal with it when they don't?
So I don't know whether this was related or not. I was unable to, and there's been plenty of people on the forums as well, unable to open Bronzium's or the PC box pack thingy.
Without it crashing.
Yeah, yeah. So
Its likelihood is that that is a pull from the server, and it could be related.
okay,
That could literally just be that the pull request from the server for whatever you're going to get. Congratulations, you've pulled it, and it gets into that gap where Amazon Web Services just goes, nope.
I changed DNS on my internet services, and it's worked
Yep.
since. Whether that was a me, whether
Maybe.
I've fixed my problem, or whether they've fixed theirs, but like I missed
Yeah. Like,
the gems from the Hondo bounty gem thing. I couldn't collect that at all anywhere, any of the accounts, because it would come up with
the
the same error.
the chances are that it could be between the server and your router. It could be from the router to your game. It could be from the game itself all the way to there are hundreds of points of failure.
All right.
And any single one of them could cause a weird issue. And I would love it to not be the case. But yeah. If it's the thing is, Jack Daniels, other games have the same issue. Other games do have the same issue. The time where we were getting this login issue, Twitch was having drop streams. Cloudflare was partly down, which Cloudflare is used by everybody. It's not just one or two things. And you've got to look at it as if to say, well, yeah, there may be issues. But at the end of the day, if there are an issue with an overall thing, then we can't just say, oh, well, you're wrong for using it, because they're using what is best for us. To use Amazon Web Services is not cheap. In fact, it's freaking seriously expensive. Even to have a very small server on them is incredibly expensive. But I'll tell you now, the downtime on Amazon Web Services is substantially lower than any competitor. Substantially lower. So, are you wanting a service that's going to run better? Or are you going to want a service that's a lot more reliable? And you have to go with the reliability on a game of this size, and on games of a lot larger that are other games out there that are running substantially larger games. They will usually have their login servers on AWS because it's stability. How often do we go down as AWS? What, twice, 3 times a year? That's it. So these login issues may not happen again for 6 to 12 months. Would you prefer to have a server that could potentially have issues or not?
The only thing
And
I
that's
could
why
say
AWS is great.
the only thing I could say is if CG, if this was a planned outage and CG didn't let us know, slash just let it ride and hope things would go for the best, then I think that we should be getting something back, like compensation wise. But if it's like what you're describing, right, sounds like it's a a bigger issue than that. But yeah,
Yeah,
if they're
like
aware of the situation, then and haven't reacted or been proactive, um, then yeah, I think that's 100% on them. But yeah, yeah, I
yeah,
think this sounds definitely like a bigger issue.
like the one for it was that Twitch was having huge issues that day, like ridiculously big issues. There's error 3000 and error 2000s on Twitch, which are horrible, absolutely disgustingly horrible. And I got caught with one earlier, and it kicked me off stream. And that is the bigger issue that they're dealing with Amazon Web Services, is trying to fix them.
Yeah.
Honestly, most of these issues are errors in game that could be solved by further testing and actually having a testing team that tries to break the game. But at the same time, there are certain issues that will never be resolved simply because of it being out of their hands. I hate to say it, but having things like Amazon Web Services involved, a great thing. But if it breaks, it's out of there.
Hmm.
And that's all it is.
Yeah.
I would honestly love to see CG bring back the testing setup that they used to have. I don't think that'll ever happen again because people abused it. I think they do have some form of testing. It is definitely internal, but it is just not good enough. Just not good enough for the amount of players that we've got. You're probably wanting 30 to 50 people looking at it, trying to break it themselves. And I don't think they have that sort of mentality, which is where, as bugs happen, as login bugs happen, as breaks of code happen, where like they worked out exactly what was wrong with one of the teams. It was the Lord Vader team where you weren't getting dramatic entrance. That was the one.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Because you had a full team. Because you had a full team of clones, you weren't getting dramatic entrance. Yes, it was explained and everybody went through it all and they said exactly how it was not happening. All that is syntax. One line, rewrite it the other way round. So if this number is greater than 4, done. Instead of this number is equal to 4 or less than 4. It's all about, if we find it, let them know, let them fix. We need to stop the attitude of, oh, well, it's always their fault. Because a lot of the time, a lot of these login errors of every game doesn't just have to be SWGoH. Every game will get these issues from time to time. Yeah. It's one of those. But at the end of the day, Meathead is in a very hard position. It's very, very easy to have a go at him for things that he's done wrong or that they've done wrong and blame him. No. That you guys have heard me say when they have done wrong and bash him for it. And even I shouldn't be doing it. Because at the end of the day, yeah, he's done nothing wrong. He's just our vent point. And I feel sorry for him at times. But when they do things right, that's where they do things right. They do good things every so often.
I literally, my job title is the same as Meathead's, right? I'm a
Yep.
community manager, but mine even within, like, I am one of those shitty people at my work that come in and complain to me. So I see 100% him. I understand what he deals with us being cranky about
Yeah.
what we see as major things wrong with the game. Some are, some aren't, right? But what is going on in the background that we don't see, I see that with work, and then I'm coming from the player side in this. So
Yeah.
there are some things where he has to say one thing, whether he believes it or not, whether he thinks is the best option. It's that is what he is being told. This is the stance of the company, and this is the procedure that needs to be done. And he'll take the good, the bad, and the ugly because that's what he's signed up for, right?
It
Yeah,
the thing is, they're never going to turn around and say, "Oh, well, we'll keep you posted," which they did. They said they'll keep us posted, which is fine. But they're never going to come back and go, "Oh, well, it's not our issue; it's a web service issue." They're not going to say that to us. All they will say eventually is, "It has now been sorted." That's it. They're never going to tell us exactly what was wrong because they're not going to turn around to Meathead, explain in excruciating detail, here is all what's actually broken and what needs to happen to be fixed, and then come out and say, okay, now that it's fixed, you need to explain that to the community. I hate Amazon Web Services as a server engineer, as somebody that does networking as a life. I freaking hate them because even at my level, I sit and read their documentation. It's like, oh my fuck off. And it's horrible. So imagine trying to explain that to anybody. It's not fun. So the best thing that he could do is eventually, when it gets resolved, is it is now resolved. That is what we're probably waiting on. It may not be fully resolved. We've still got Twitch issues. We've still got login issues. There's still 4 unresolved tickets on Amazon Web Services. And that was when I checked at 8 a.m. this morning, because one of those tickets is affecting my main job. So I've got my eye on that one ticket, hoping it goes. But this is the thing. It's not Meathead's fault. Meathead's job is literally talking to us.
yeah,
And as Mike said, he won't get an answer from the other side all the time. He would love to be able to give us the answers more.
yeah.
And we have talked to Meathead. He has said he would love to tell us more about what's going on, but he can't. He is limited by what he can say.
Yeah.
And that's the thing.
I don't envy him, because at least within my job, I have the face-to-face thing. So the average person is going to come into a confrontation and either go one or two ways, where they will back down if challenged, or they will just explode, right? Whereas someone like us, the chances of Meathead ever meeting us, very, very, very low, right? So someone can take absolute full advantage of that and say whatever the fuck they want about
Yeah.
Meathead or CG or, you know, anybody in the chain, right? And I guess they could be found eventually, right? If they wanted to put the effort in, but there's a lot of anonymity and anonymity, whatever that word is, where they're behind a screen, behind a keyboard, and can say a lot of things, and very little chance of repercussion, right? So he's in a lot harder position than my real job. But yeah, I can see the challenges that he could be facing. So yeah, Yeah.
Yeah. And this is the thing. Meathead has a very hard job because he can't admit to what faults there are, because then he's not actually doing his job. His job is to effectively keep the peace between us and them. That's it.
Yeah.
That's basically all he has to do, is let us know updates, keep the peace, and if there is problems, pass them back. The problem is, we could pass those problems back, and what's he got to do with them? Pass them back to the engineers. The engineers and the game design and the testing all go and look at it. Oh, we're not dealing with that. He can't then come to us and say they're not bothering with
Yeah.
it.
So the engineers don't actually give a fuck about your problem, so we're not going to do anything. Oh,
Yeah.
okay. Thanks. I appreciate
Yeah.
that. Yeah.
Yeah. And this is what this comes down to, is he is a representative of CG, and you've said it as I've saying it. He is a representative of CG for us to ask the questions and give the information to.
Yeah.
That's it.
Yeah.
He is like, I lurk in his stream. Whenever he streams, I'm usually lurking away because I have a respect for him in a different manner, because he is a very intelligent person who is very hardworking, because we make it hard. I'll be very honest, as a community, we do make it hard. But at the same time, he tries to help all of us. He goes out of the way. He does the giveaways that he does, where he'll do it on Scribe stream or he'll do it on Ranger stream. He'll give shards away. The other day, somebody got sixth, it was, in the race on Scribe's marbles thing, and it was 5 giveaways, and the person was like, oh damn it, I missed this, that, and the other. Meathead jokingly asked for his ally code, and the person put it thinking nothing of it. Meathead gave him crystals for getting sixth.
Yeah, right.
And it's like, what? He didn't have to do that. He did not have to go out of his way to help somebody. He doesn't have to give away shards. CG don't have to do that. I know he's probably getting told, oh yeah, you can give away this much. But at the end of the day, he's trying to keep a peace between us and CG. That's all his job is the peacekeeper. And he is a really good man. He is a good laugh. He will make you smile. For God's sake, he will make you smile. This is why, yes, I watch him on Twitch. So he will make me laugh. And that's the thing.
Okay.
One of those. He doesn't have to do it, but he does. He tries to help this community a hell of a lot. And the only thing I'll ever say is, when he's streaming, please don't just keep bugging him about what's it?
Wogger.
SWGoH. Let him talk about the game that he's playing. Holy shit, it's great fun. I know, yes, he's playing a game that I do not agree with because of their monetization policy of Star Citizen being Star Citizen. I don't care. I support him because he's supporting the community. And that's it. That is it, guys. That's how it falls to me. And I'll do the same for all of you. I support you guys because you support me. End of. So at the end of the day, let's have fun as a community. Let's accept that bugs are going to happen. If they come up with the login issue bug and they say, we'll get back to you, don't jump down the throat because they're not getting back to you straight away.
Yep.
Let them deal with it. It might turn out it's nothing to do with them. And then they don't have to deal with it. But at the end of the day, I think it's like 14 or 15 days for most bugs to be fixed in game.
Yeah, right.
It is surprisingly quick. And it
Except,
is all up on their boards where
except for the
things are getting
CG,
fixed.
the GG one.
The GG bug was funny though. We look back at it now and it was funny. We look back at like the missing buttons bug. Yeah, it pisses us all off. They've even openly said we have no clue how this is happening.
Yeah.
Like a couple of us have started to work out how it happens with Sia. And it might be we crack something, we work out, do not do this because it triggers this. Then Meathead hears, do not do this because it triggers. Hang on. Goes on his phone, triggers no buttons. Goes on his game, triggers no buttons. Walks back to the game designers and the testers and everything. Can you lot try this for me? Tries it. All of them get no buttons. Right. We can now replicate. We can now solve the issue. And that's why I say to people, please, if you get silly no buttons, it is currently Sia Maliko Starkiller that seems to cause it. Something there is causing it. Mike's had it. I get it.
Yeah. Yep.
If we can work out exactly what we did prior, and I know Scribes had it, we can work exactly what happened. We might be able to say to them, try this. And if that suddenly means that they can do it, whole different game then. Have this every time I see his second ability. Yeah. But it's, did we have protection up at that point? Did we was the previous, we need to know like a few turns back. It's not just we've used Sia's blade and then the buttons drop. Did we have protection up? Because the protection up being there might drop the buttons. It not being there might not. And this is where having that information is going to help. And eventually it will get, okay, we can replicate. My GL figured out a workaround for the missing buttons when his sound is off. He doesn't. Oh, there you go. So the
I don't
sound
play
being
with sound
off.
on though. Mine's always off.
Is it off in the settings or turned down?
No, off.
Don't know. But yeah, and this is the thing. These bugs are, let's try and work out what's actually going on. And if we can work it out, great. Because if we work out suddenly exactly how we're doing it, and every single one of us can lose the buttons at the exact same thing, even on PC, even on what's it? If we can all do that, it'll be a godsend. Because then we can all show it and all do it.
They've gone into ads.
Yeah, I just read.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's one of those where we need to work out what's going on and then let them know. Super Soaker and TB might have the same, but CG does. Yeah. And this is the thing, like, I know people whinge that CG do nothing for reporting bugs. Okay. There are a lot of other games that do give rewards for you reporting a bug. But there are more games that don't. For God's sake, I used to playtest on WoW all the time. I've been on the playtesting servers for June, half of last week. Because I wanted to know how things were changing for this week. Not a single one of them gives me a bonus for reporting a bug. On June, I reported over 200 bugs in 2 weeks.
Jesus.
I spent about 80 hours over 2 weeks in game. And honestly, the only thing that I got from that was 3 of the bugs that I spotted got fixed and are now in the game fixed. A couple of the other bugs are still bugs on the test servers, but they're not bugs in the game. And that's the thing. It's like we're reporting it constantly. This is what this community needs to be doing, is reporting the bugs, but giving full bug reports. Like, we did see his Culling Blade and then lost the buttons isn't a bug report. I did see his Culling Blade. Previous turn had done this, this, and this. I had protection up. I did it into Ray and used the Culling Blade on Ray. No damage taken on Ray, buttons vanished. So they know Ray either had evade or did evade or dodged. And that would give them more information to go, okay, let's put the dodge to 100% on the Culling Blade so we can then see if that causes it. Oh, look, that then caused it. We now know it's a dodge. But it's one of those. We've got to have enough detail, but the more detail we have, the better.
Yeah.
I'll post his entire workaround here if it's not too long. I can. Feel free to throw it in my Discord, Sol. Feel free. Or throw it to me and I'll throw it in the Discords as well. If it needs reformatting, I'll sit there and reformat. It's one of those. Feel free to throw it to us for the workaround. But this is the thing. If we can all... If this workaround works for the no buttons bullshit, then if we all do it, gives CG the idea that something there is actually working. But yeah. Oh, thanks, buddy. Thank you, bud. And this is what we're saying is the login issues are not the only thing in game ever. Please understand, Meathead's job isn't the fault finder. It isn't the I need to support it. It isn't the I need to get this fixed. He has done some pretty damn amazing things where it technically wouldn't be his job. We've had bugs where they've been reported on stream to him being sat in a chat, and 10 minutes later he's put in the chat, oh, don't do a fight, we're pushing a hotfix. And all of a sudden a hotfix comes down and the bug that we were having doesn't exist anymore.
Yeah.
He has done some pretty damn amazing things. And I just want him to continue doing them. He has done some amazing things. He's done some shit where we've called him out on it. At the end of the day, I will call him out. If it needs calling out, you guys know I don't sugarcoat. I will tell people get fucked. I don't have to be liked. I don't want to be liked by CG. There's the difference. I don't want that. I don't want to be the person he comes to and goes, oh, let's do giveaways. No. I want to be the person that he knows if he gets a message from me, it's going to be a probable solution to an issue. But at the same time, I never expect a reply. Why? Because I don't need to be liked. My job as somebody that tests games, somebody that plays games, as somebody that fucks around on networks all day long, is not to be the person that's liked. The person that finds a solution. So if we find solutions, let's do it. That's it. Let's do it.
How do you feel podcast questions?
Yeah, let's hit the questions.
Well, there's only
where
one.
are we? Oh, we've only got one.
Yeah, Bane came to our rescue about 8 minutes before the podcast with one question.
And just for that, Bane, I might answer it. Let's do it. Let's do it.
Am I reading it or you reading it? I can read it.
I've got it. Yeah, you can read it because I'm not even on that screen.
Okay. I thought you were pulling them up, that's all. All right. So the question tonight, or this episode comes from Bane. What is the bare minimum amount you could be paid to step in the ring with a 1989 Mike Tyson? You have to either get knocked out, go the distance, or win. How much are you doing it for?
If I could be back at my military prime, whilst I was military and the physique I was in, and not in a wheelchair, I'd have actually done it for surprisingly cheaper. I would probably have done it for the fun. And there's the problem. I'd have done it for fun. Because I would have loved it. I was a military boxing team. I enjoyed it. I did it most weeks. I got to train for days on end just
Give
to
us a
box.
number. Give us a number.
Back then, I would have probably done it just for fun. I probably wouldn't have wanted to.
You're nuts.
Now, a couple of million, at least. Because, yeah, I'm going to be a rolling punch bag. Come on, guys. I'm a rolling punch bag. Hey, I've got to take the piss out of myself, haven't I?
Oh, shit. Okay, so there is absolutely zero chance of me getting anything other than knocked out, right? I've got no ability to fight. How much would I be willing to be knocked out by Mike Tyson for? I mean, in his prime, you would. Guess it depends. Like, are you going to get like concussion and,
Oh, yeah.
fucking head
Oh, yeah.
issues down the track? Because you'd want enough to make it worthwhile, even if you have brain damage going 50 years down the track. So I'd probably say $1 million. Like, that's enough for me, I think.
Hey, I've got enough issues not being
Aussie
able to
dollars.
control my legs. I've got enough issues not controlling my legs. I don't want a head issue to go with it.
Yeah, $1 million Aussie dollars. So that's like 2 million or something US, right? So
yeah, and about what 600k UK.
Yeah.
So yeah, you're a cheap knockout. You're a cheap knockout.
I mean, it's going to be like a fuck. If I lasted more than one punch, I would be surprised, right? So it's not like I'm going to get the shit beaten out of me. It's literally going to be 3 punches maximum, I think. So for $1 million, I'd take that.
I'll be brutally honest, Mike. You'll probably be looking at like one punch.
I don't doubt that.
Probably looking at one punch.
Yeah, like I'm thinking if, and this is a miracle, 3 would be the maximum. It's not going past that.
Now we've got another question. It's coming through chat. We'll answer.
Well,
there's
also Soul put one in chat, so I let him in our
we'll ask.
Yeah,
we'll ask that one as well. But Big Deal put, I got a question. When are you going to have that crazy Aussie on again? I couldn't understand a word he was saying, but it was so much fun. Aldi was his name. He's Scottish. I've not had enough whiskey at this time of day to be harder to understand. But yes, yeah, he's always welcome. He is welcome.
Actually,
he knows he's welcome as well.
He's back in New Zealand at the moment, so I mean that's really rough for him because it would be 2-3 o'clock in the morning for him currently. So kind of thing we have to wait for him to get back your side of the world, but yeah.
Or Thailand.
No, well, Thailand's still too close to us. Like they're only like an hour behind me. So it would be, it'd be 11 o'clock for him right now. But yeah.
Right. Where was Soul's question then?
He's got it in our podcast questions thread. Which is very good. Very good behavior. Thank you, Soul, for following the rules. What is a quality of life update you would like to see next? Or what quality of life updates would you like to see next?
What was the thing I was talking about? Oh, what we were talking about with the raid earlier. That would be amazing.
Oh,
So
the
where,
sim button thing.
yeah, once you've maxed out the raid, you get a sim button. That, yeah, you just get what your last score was and done.
Yeah, no, that's fair. That's fair. I don't think anybody would disagree with that one. Um, is it a quality of life update to ask for an update for TW? Is something that's
Possibly.
so my personal issue, right? Being in Australia, TW starts, or actually, for that matter of fact, any of the events start right at 3 o'clock in the morning for me. Best case scenario, I wake up 5 o'clock in the morning. I'm already 2 hours into an event. You've got, maybe the guild sent out TW defensive teams, or even like the attacking phase, a heads up on what zone you're going to go to or whatever, right? Um, if it's during the week, I have, even let's say I've woken up 5 o'clock in the morning, I have 2 hours to hit whatever before I then go to work. Then my next chance to play is, lunchtime, where I might get 2 or 3 battles in. I then roll around. It's like 5 o'clock in the afternoon by the time I've left work, let alone, picking up kids from school, daycare, whatever, getting to the shops, getting groceries, doing dinner, all that sort of stuff. I've literally lost like the first 16 hours of TW just straight up. No chance. Maybe I've done 3 battles or something, right? Why shouldn't I have a chance to do more than those 5 battles? Like to be able to hit different walls, maybe, or something. Like just the whole, like TB, I can go in and do all of it all at once. I can do some of it. I can do my operations and then come back to missions. Like it's just a lot more flexible, and I just,
Yeah.
yeah, just something.
I think it's the game mode that stops that more than anything. But just a quick one for the question Howie asked. So, with the update that I'm saying for it's literally just being able to simulate. Now, we already have a marker that means they know exactly how much we scored in the last raid because it's on your reward track. It already says that. So, like, it tells you roughly where you are in the reward track. But if you could just have it set that, like, if you scored 12.15 million, it unlocks this button.
Why? No, why are you making that complicated? If you get 3.6 million with Tarkin and Scorch, you get this achievement. You get 3.6 million with Bad Batch, you get this achievement. If you have this achievement, you get a sim button. If you have this achievement, you get this sim button. Just
Yeah,
something so
so
simple.
what I'm thinking super simple. So you have a raid score marker that is a scored store. You then have a check line, which is basically is this score over the 12.15 million max reward? Yes or no? If it's no, you don't get the sim button. If it's yes, you get the sim button, and what it sims is your last score. You
Okay.
lose all 5 ones, and you just get your last score. So whether your last score, so if your last score was like 12.2 million or 18 million, that is what you get. It's probably the simplest way they could do it.
Okay.
The problem is, it's also not an easy way to do it. It would require a lot of testing. And that's the thing here. We're talking about potential things that could be years in testing. It's for a raid that's around for a year. I don't think we'll get one. It would be nice, but I don't think we would.
Cool. And that was the last question. So, you want to do a wrap up, and then I'll try and find someone to raid while
Hang
we'll
on.
do it after
Where's my coat? I'll put my coat on.
the coat.
Or a blanket. I forgot a blanket. You said wrap up.
All right. Well, fuck you. I'm gonna do it then.
I'll be back tomorrow. I'm going to see if I can get the paint so that we can paint the skull that's been behind me for the whole thing. I'll also look at getting the metallic paint so I can paint the littler one. We'll be doing that potentially. If I can't get the paint, I will be playing June and just having a laugh. Other than that, guys,
Yep.
I'm back Monday for GAC. But it's Sunday tomorrow. Let's just have a chill, have a relax. I'll probably be playing June tonight. But one big update. We are going to be planning something for the 26th of this month. It is short notice, but it's the guys that I play with that want to do it. A couple of you do know that we play Helldivers a lot. We're going to be playing it on stream on the 26th from around my usual start time. It's when you Xbox players can join us. If you are playing Helldivers on Xbox, you are welcome to join us. We will help boost you up. We'll have fun, and we're going to have a joke all day with it. So,
What's significant about the 26th?
So it's been PC and Xbox, PC and PlayStation, all the way until the 26th of this month. On the 26th of this month, Xbox can join us.
Right.
Okay. So if you have the game or are planning on getting the game on Xbox, you are more than welcome to join us. We're just going to have fun.
Gotcha.
It's going to be a fun and stupid day. And yeah, we're likely to kill a lot of things. And I know that's not this Tuesday, it's the following Tuesday. But it's a bank holiday weekend, so we're going to do more stupid shit. So yeah.
Okay.
Enjoy, guys. And yeah, I will see you all tomorrow. To Aussie Mike, go!
Yeah, you'll see me, well, this time next week because I don't do anything else. And we'll probably have a kid, I guess, next week. So
Yep, we'll have Vane.
yeah,
We'll have Vane.
yep. So could be an interesting one. And yeah, thanks everybody for coming along, listening on Spotify later. I strongly urge you to go and watch the YouTube back on Wombrat's thing just to check out his tank top. Just even just watch the first 10 seconds, but watch it through because it helped Wombrat, right? But yeah, no. Go check out the rapper MC Wombrat. His album's dropping later in the month, so yeah.
The album can be Mythosaur skull to the face.
Oh dear. All right, but yes, we'll see you guys next week, and yeah, hopefully it'll be a bit exciting with the new kit. So yeah, talk to you then.
Yep. See you soon, guys.
All right, I've stopped recording.
Where are we going?
I think Mighty Captain Frost is doing GAC. Or
there we go then.
Maybe no, it's not GAC because it's 5. He's got 5 things there, but I think he's the only one actually doing. Or Lord of the Flies. So we've got Mighty Frost with 10 viewers, or Lord of the Flies with 1.
Let's go to the smaller. Let's go say hello to the small people.
I think he was actually going to join the Hutts at one stage too. Lord of the Flies. All right, so we're raiding through to him. So everybody go in there and give him a follow, help him out, have a chat to him.
Yep.
And yeah, we'll see you guys next week.
See you all
Lord
next
of the
week, guys.
Flies. Oh, Sol thinks he's French. It's got English on his thing.
Yeah. Nah, I've been in there before.
Okay. All right. We'll raid over
Definitely
to it
English.
anyway. All right. We're raided across.